Hi all, this is Ramakant Gupta. I have total 17.5 years experience in IT industry. I am currently working as a senior engineering manager, a technical architect and a full stack developer also. So today's topic is about time command. How this command will help me for our day-to-day activity, right? So time command is used to measure the performance or time taken for the execution of command or shell script. It's majorly or mostly used by the system administrator or a developer to measure the performance for execution of a particular program. Okay, so without delaying, let me quickly take you through the program to understand how the time command will help me to do this activity. Okay, so this is my virtual VM Ubuntu. Okay, I've written one simple program. Okay, what this program does, it just loop once and then sleep for 10 seconds. It's just a simple program, but it could be a complex program writing thousands of lines of code, right? Now I want to measure the performance of this shell script or performance of a particular program, right? So normal way what we do, we just write sh minus x, or minus x is for debug mode, and I don't want in the debug mode, so normal sh. Okay, and I execute the program. After some time, it as there is a sleep of 10 seconds, it will execute and give me the output. Okay, so I'm just waiting for 10 seconds. Okay, so it has executed and returned me the output. I have not written any echo, that's the reason it's not returning anything. Okay, now let me see how much time this shell script has taken the execution. Okay, so it's very simple. You have before any command, you have to just prepend time and okay, so it has written me this output. It has written me three output. This three output help me to understand the performance or the execution time of my particular program. So here we can see there is a real, there is a system time, and there is a sorry, there is a user time, there is system time, and there is a real time. What this real time? Real time basically indicates the total time spent from the program start to program end, right? And how we read this time? Here we say 0 m, it means 0 minute, and 11.121 second. So this program has taken total 11.121 second. That's it. Let me just explain you what is the user and system time. Okay, so let me come to the slide and we understand better way. Okay, so what is this user time and a system time? User time is nothing but a CPU time spent for a program execution in user mode. Let's take one simple example. You have written a program. What this program does, it writes output to the disk, right? So here two parties are involved. You execute a command. This command will then ultimately write the output to the disk, right? So when you so in this user time is the time taken for the initiation of that command, or basically CPU time taken for the initiation of that command. But suppose that your disk is slow and it's taking time for the writing the file, so disk IO operation is not considered under the user mode, right? uh, that's clear. Okay, now coming to the system time, or it's nothing but a kernel time. It's nothing but a CPU time taken for the execution of activity like network IO or disk IO. These times, this activity's time, this activity how much time it takes, it's considered under the system mode. Okay, a very different scenario. Let me take a simple example. Suppose you are transferring file from one machine to another machine. It could be the SFTP or SCP, right? So here what would be system and user time, right? So user time is like you initiated the SFTP. So for that SFTP execution, the CPU time taken will be considered under the user mode. But suppose there is a network slowness from source to destination, so that network part time will not be considered under the user mode. That network execution, network time, the CPU spent for the network IO will be considered under the system mode. Okay, so these are the three meanings of different output which a time command returns. Okay, so it's yeah, I have just executed the shell script, right, for to show you the example of time. You can execute any command, and prepend with time, and it will return the time taken for execution of that command. Okay, so let me just take a simple example. Ls minus ltr, it does listing of a particular directory, right? So I can just enter time and ls minus ltr. So this will give the total time taken, right? User time and system time also. Okay, so that's it from my side, guys. Uh, Thank you all for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share this video. Okay, thank you all.